Uh, Namaskar, Namaste everyone. So today we are about to start another exciting session, which is on loan against shares and loan against mutual fund. As we all know that this industry is rapidly growing, and to introduce our speaker and also moderate the session, we have with us our own volatility coach, Upinder Jain from Hyderabad. He's going to moderate and take the session from here. And he will be introducing and asking questions which is relevant for the mutual fund distributors community. And let's all hope we all learn from this session and finally try to use this opportunity in our own businesses. With this, over to you.
So we'll start in another 2-3 minutes, sir. It's 4:03 now. So 4:05, 4:06, we start the meeting. We start the session, sir.
Start with the question and answer, or maybe not. Start it.
Yeah. So we can start with the introduction of Mohit ji. So good evening, all everyone who are here present here. A warm welcome to you all. And I request before starting, please, if possible, please put your videos on because it feels good to see people's faces and then talk. Thank you, Rajiv ji, for opening the video. Thank you so much, Prashant ji, and everyone who's opening the videos. So it feels very, very good. Thank you, Jilam Das. Thank you, Deka ji, Ashutosh ji, Rajendra Kumar ji. So it feels very good when you see people and talk. So you feel very lively. That's the reason I'm requesting it. So thank you so much. So let's welcome today's speaker, Mr. Mohit Mehrotra ji. Mohit ji is from Kanpur and he built his career Kanpur in Uttar Pradesh, UP, and built his career in BFSI sector before gaining insights into market dynamics, distribution, and consumer behavior. And as it says, again, behind a successful person, successful professional, there is always a woman. Yes, he is supported by his spouse and 2 children. Daughter, she's in post-graduation studies, and son is undergraduate. And Mr. Mohitji, on his personal front, enjoys traveling, networking, and continuous learning, for which we all also have gathered here. And about his professional journey, he's a seasoned financial service leader with more than 27 years of experience across banking, lending, mutual funds, and insurance. Today, he serves as Executive Vice President and Head Loans Against Securities, which in short is called LAS, at Piramal Finance, which is a leading digital-driven end-to-end LANs franchisee focused on superior experience and automation-enabled efficiency. Now, coming down to about his career journey, in a very short summary, I would say he started in 1990s with a frontline role at Stanchart Bank, and again followed by Karvi Stockbroking, gaining deeper expertise in depository services, loans against securities, branch and business development through extensive work and brokers and investors in northern part of India. He also played a key pivotal role in ICICI Bank across the Uttar Pradesh and Uttaranchal sector. Then he also transited his leadership roles with Reliance General Insurance, where he grew the agency and motor verticals and improved the operational metrics pan-India. And currently, as EVP and head of Piramal Finance, he leads the loan against securities business, building a digital lending platform which is not just flexible, customer centric, and focused on top line growth and cost efficiency. Now, with this introduction, I would let the stage for Mohit ji. And Mohit ji, you can say and hello, and then we take the conversation further, learning from what is LAS, how this industry started in India, and going forward a few more questions where our participants could understand how this market has grown in India and what are the benefits today to MFDs, what it can give to MFDs, where they can get benefit, and first and foremost, why should they even talk about LAS or LAMF? Over to you, Mohit ji.
Sure. Thank you, Upinder ji. Hello, good evening, everyone. Namaste. First of all, I'll again thank Kanak ji and Upinder for giving us this opportunity. It's really pleasure being in such a group where the entire industry distribution exists. And before I speak on product, largely on loan against mutual fund shares, I like to set a context which would be more easy for everyone to correlate and come out with opportunities and the benefits out of it. So way back, as Upendraji introduced me, I was blessed when I started my career in 1998 with Standard Chartered in Delhi. That time, the era was from physical shares was getting dematerialized in the industry. Those were the days when Reliance shares through DRF firms were getting converted into demat. And those times, though this product is approximately close to 25 years, 30 years old, must be more than that, but largely confined and promoted by the foreign banks at that point of time. And now, after 27 years, when I again got this opportunity to build something different, I largely went back and recalled all my memories that what happened in last 27 years precisely, so that I can understand the market dynamics, I can understand the distribution, I can understand the customer behavior, customer requirement, and I can align the solution against that. So the biggest gap which I found was, though this product is a lovely product, both for the banks and NBFC and for the customer as well, but the retail penetration and the common people product, it was not there. It was not a common people product. It was largely confined to some different sector, some large HNIs, ultra HNIs, and they were aware about this product, but it was never known to retail public. And another thing was that the process was too lengthy, long back if I'm talking about. So initially, when this product might have got started, it took 10, 15, 20 days for a application to get processed. So people largely avoid. Yeah. We largely then lend to go कि अपना FP तोड़ दो या अपना mutual fund redeem कर दो. And because when somebody is in need of fund, they can't wait for a much longer time. So that was the few opportunities and gaps which we found out. And this at Piramal, we were very clear that our focus going to be the retail as a penetration. We want to go to masses, and that is what the Piramal Finance overall DNA is, that we are the company focused towards the masses. So one was this, another was the gap on turnaround time to process this. So the idea was, and thanks to our MD and our senior management, that they well supported to build this an end-to-end tech stack. Why can't this 10 days, 15 days turnaround time can be reduced to 30 minutes? And that was the whole target we took. Can we make something with the help of technology and make this proposition to a 30-minute account opening proposition? And 2.5 years back, when we launched this product was actually delivered in 30 minutes turnaround time. Until now, we are delivering close to 92% of our business with 30 minutes account opening and immediate money transfer into the bank accounts. So I'll talk more on that later part when I'll talk more on the product and the Piramal side. But first of all, I'd like to congratulate and thank the entire MFD community. Though I've been to mutual fund industry, worked for some 3.5 years with the Nippon. I've been into general insurance, I've been to banking, I've been to broking. So, मतलब सब कुछ देख लिया है. And I would say the way this community, the mutual fund distributors, has supported this growth towards mutual fund industry, this is phenomenal. The data to talk, I think 79 lakhs 87,000 and 940 crores precisely is the AUM industry AUM as on October 2025. And the growth since last 10 years has been what, six-fold growth. Phenomenal. And this is all possible because the hard work and commitment which this community, the mutual fund distribution, the distribution across country has contributed to this industry. So first of all, congratulations and kudos to everyone in this group who has made this possible and taken this industry to this level, which is extremely phenomenal. And another stat, if we talk about the kind of folios and the kind of accounts we have in terms of penetration. So the data of MFI talks about some 25 crores folios and accounts are currently as on 31st October 2025, where the retail segment constitute to close to 19 crores. So largely, we are still very less penetrated, and we see that this industry from here going to grow manifold. The CAGR growth, we have the data. If last 5 years the industry has grown threefold, last 10 years the industry has grown sixfold. I'm sure at 80 lakh crores, the 1 lakh crore mark is, say, whatever. Upinder ji and Kanak ji and everybody could say, हम तो 1 lakh crore March पे करने जा रहे हैं, ठीक है? So whatever, sorry, 100 lakh crore. So this is something is phenomenal, and here we come in place. If industry is growing, and if the contribution of distributors, the MFDs, the lakhs in numbers can be well supported through this product. And this is the whole idea of discussion which we wanted to target and talk about. The basic pain of you all, which I have also seen while I was within mutual fund industry, is the redemption. You put in your efforts, you interact with your customer, advise them basis their goal-based investment, and this is a long-term approach we target and we talk about. But there could be any unforeseen events which we all don't know, that during the journey of goal-based investing, a long-term approach, there could be any multiple times, any instances where there could be some need of funds. And there is what the situation comes when customer comes to you saying that, can I redeem my fund? Then there is an argument and there's an exchange of discussion which happens between you and your customer saying that if you're going to redeem your fund, this is what the loss you're going to get. This is then there would be a taxation liability again over to you. So, but still there could be a urgent need of those funds, but during that time there was no such solution available, and you could have not given him any solution. But now practically we within the industry, through this loan against mutual fund and loan against shares, we can easily plug and play that gap, and that too in 30 minutes. So if you're going to get redeemed, there is a loss, there is a taxation liability, but in 30 minutes, you can get your funds in your bank account and you can address your urgent need of the funds. So this is what the beauty of the product is. So for the customer, of course, he retains his investment as it is. That will, of course, going to grow in years to come. And of course, you are able to retain your investment, which through your hard work and your efforts have built that. And this is how you get your incentives out of that AUM building, the concept which all AMCs follow. So here we come in picture, wherein we say there is no point of getting. Of course, if there is a need where redemption is the only choice, we're not saying that redemption ko rokna hai, but yes, there is an opportunity where we can catch and we can place it back. So what will happen? You will retain your AUM, the customer will continue his investment, and everything will go as it is. It is just that there is a solution. So here we are not selling a product. There is no account opening. We will talk about more. It's a solution. It's an opportunity where that gap could be filled very easily. And we at the Pyramid Finance, as I said earlier, we have tried to seamlessly bridge this gap through our technology proposition. So we have a team also in this call spread across country. We have state heads along with few colleagues also in this call. So through this presentation, we will try to cover that what exactly this product look like and how this product can value add to our large population, which is mutual fund distributors, and of course the end use would be the customers. So what we have done through digitization in last 5-10 years, this entire ecosystem is well connected. You all know that if it comes to mutual fund, there are two custodians, which is CAMS and KFintech, which is two RTAs, which is quite familiar names for you all. And if it comes to shares, there are two depositories, and SDL and CDSL, where the shares demat account through depository participants get opened. Now, with the help of the digitization across banking and NBFC sector, this is much possible through various efforts by Government of India in last 10-15 years, that a customer investment is easily mapped through this custodians and RTAs. And this is what we have done. We have collaborated with this with these custodians like CAMS and KFintech. We have collaborated with NSDL and CDSL and done a digital collaboration through a direct APIs. So we don't have any third-party software. So one thing is I want to highlight here. So here it is lender, which is Piramal. There it is an MFD, which is there who will referring a customer to us, and the end user is a customer. So there is no third party involved here. It's a direct API collaborations, what we have done with all the RTAs, both CAMS and FinTech and the CDSL. And how this process works. Once this entire collaboration is there, the journey gets executed, and through an assisted support. So our approach was very clear. When we started this product, as you know that DIY जर्नी का भी बहुत बातें होती हैं, ये डायरेक्ट करते हैं, ये DIY बनाते हैं, कस्टमर खुद ही कर लेगा और खुद ही अपने आप सब कुछ कर लेगा. अच्छी बात है, कर लेगा. There is a large population in the country who's doing that, but I was pretty very clear that I've seen and I've closely worked and built this distribution in last 20 years. So I see the value you all carry. And still in India, I say, though Kanakji and many people would be more senior than me, have seen more larger time in the industry, but still in our country, the customer prefers seeing face-to-face interaction. Though he'll Google out everything, but still he'll like that मेरे सामने मेरा advisor हो, मेरे सामने कोई बैठा हो, मुझे समझाए और assist करे. And that was the whole idea when we at Piramal built this product. We will thought of, instead of going to DIY, we'll build an assisted journey. We'll route it through distributors. And currently we have close to 5,000 MFDs across country working closely with us. And with the assisted support from our team spread across, I'll talk on that slide later, the entire journey happens. So it's very quick. Customer आता है, आपके पास आता है, आप lead देते हो और हमारा बंदा उस journey को initiate करता है. And this is so seamless. We know how KYC happens. We know how the entire bureau pull happens in system now. And we can, within 5 minutes, we can identify it's good to go customer. There are certain criteria on a policy norms we fit in. And if it goes well, within 5 minutes, we send a link to customer to get their funds pledged and lien marked. And it's a 5-10 minute journey. कस्टमर के पास एक लिंक जाता है, वो OTP डालता है और कस्टमर को उसके सारे फंड्स और फोलियोज दिख जाते हैं. और the moment he sees that, we give him basis the last day NAV, the entire sanction amount, which at a Piramal level we can give it to them. ये सारा काम 15-20 मिनट में हो गया. Once he selects, he agrees. Again, few OTPs comes from CAMS and KFintech to customer directly. He enters that OTPs or through an assisted support through you all or through our guys. The journey further continues. We do a bank verification, do a penny drop, we do a e-NACH, and Aadhaar-based agreement gets signed. And once the Aadhaar-based agreement gets signed, the account is opened. And this is what I spoke about 30-minute journey. किसी में 30 लगेगा, किसी में 32 लगेगा, किसी में 24 मिनट में भी हो जाएगा. But largely everything goes well, and this is what the journey is I spoke about. KYC, lien marking, agreement execution, and the disbursement and servicing. So KYC, pledge lien is largely very clear agreement. Everybody is clear. Now the main question is that how easy and convenient as a user experience somebody can ask for the money. So what we do, we have a Piramal ka app which customer downloads and on his mobile, and basis that app, he requests for the disbursement. And the moment he requests for the disbursement from that app, the money gets credited into his bank account as per the NEFT and RTGS. So this is so convenient. So no paperwork, no email, no phone call to anybody, just 30 minutes account opening with a Piramal Finance app. Somebody can take money, request for a money from the app, and can again repay also from that app, and the entire cycle comes to an end. Few points I'll talk in the next slide, why and how this product becomes more lucrative. Next slide, Upinder, please. No, there was a previous slide earlier as well. On the previous slide. Yeah. Then the second one. Yeah. Next, iske baad wala. Yeah. So in this product, you'll say and you'll ask कि आप किसका केस करोगे. So पिछली वाली side में दो Upinder ji, if you can go back in the slide. Currently, we are doing all individuals which are eligible to take this product. We are ready with non-individual as a category. We are private limited, partnership, LLP can avail this facility from us. And very soon we'll come with ESOP funding and other thing, which will be the later plan for us. But currently we are funding to all individuals who have their investment in mutual funds and shares. It's a collateral-based secure lending, and the integration I've already spoken about. Next slide, Upinder ji. Yeah. So if you talk about the collateral acceptance, the mutual fund is the most safest and most easy bet if I talk about. And we have a huge list, approved list for the mutual fund schemes. So all equity, debt, hybrid, free tax saving units, retirement units are ready for pledge and lien. And that covers the largest population of all equity, debt and hybrid funds. अगर बहुत छोटी से छोटी भी AMC होगी, जिसका AMC का भी AUM अगर 2500 करोड़ नहीं होगा, सिर्फ उसके फंड्स नहीं होंगे, बट ऐसी सारी AMCs के फंड्स जिनका म्यूचुअल फंड AMC का अगर AUM 2500 करोड़ से ऊपर है and above है, is a part of our approved list. So mutual funds में it's a vast coverage, huge coverage. And then if it comes to shares, we have close to now 700 plus A category and 1 category equity shares, listed shares, which are in the approved list, and that covers close to 93%, 92% of market cap for listed under BSE and NSE. So largely collateral अगर हम बात करेंगे तो mutual funds and direct equity, listed equity are largely covered, which is available with large population and large customer and large common people across country. अब आप पूछते हो कि कितना लोन दोगे आप? So from 50,000 to 15 crore is what the cap is. And here where the NBFC comes in a picture. Banks has few restrictions through RBI norms, though RBI norms apply to us as well, but NBFCs are allowed to lend more as compared to banks. And this is how the NBFCs are now, the institutions like us, trying to foray in this piece and making this proposition reaching out to the common man, the common people and the masses of the country. So 50,000 से लेके 15 करोड़, client level पे 20 करोड़, product level पे 15 करोड़ is what our team will make you understand. अगर LMF mutual fund लिया है तो 15 करोड़, शेयर्स का 5 करोड़, अगर वाइसी वर्सा है, दिस इज हाउ इट कैन हैपन. एज क्राइटेरिया, anybody 18 years and above, 75 is a years as age, we can consider cases up to 80 as well. And we do SL exceptional, everything is fine to 82, 83 as well, case to case basis way. But our guardrail is 75, but 80 as a age, we normally entertain. This product is a 3-year product. So every year, this product requires a renewal, and one account could be taken up to 3 years. So after 3 years, this account has to settle down, and again a new account has to open and can carry forward for the so many years, whatever is required. The digital collaboration, that SDL, KFIN, CAMS, everything I've spoken about is well established here. So it's quite seamless. कोई paper नहीं, कोई pen नहीं, कोई phone call नहीं, कोई email नहीं. Couple of OTPs and the account is open. And that too an assisted journey, that too on a lender platform. जो पैसा दे रहा है और जो पैसा ले रहा है और जिसने लीड दी है एज एन MFD, सिर्फ यही 3 पार्टी इन्वॉल्व है. There is no third party involved in this entire transaction at our end. Up to 2 crores, there is no documentation required. Clear straight through, we call it STP process, straight through process. 2 crore से ऊपर 5-15 crore तक, we ask for few financial documents of a customer. There is no strict underwriting for this product because it's a collateral based lending, secured lending, but still to assess the income, because ultimately if some high value ticket case, somebody has to repay the interest. So just to recheck the interest obligation, we ask for few documents that to get through from the credit team. And the most important part is, as I spoke about, that we have a team available in all top locations. And I closely, because I have worked with mutual fund industry, तो मुझे पता है कि top 10 कौन है, top 15 कौन है, top 30 कौन है. So basis that distribution, we have ensured that we have a manpower, the human presence, the human touch is available in those locations. And that is most important, because this product, as compared to other lending product, if it was a personal loan or any other thing, it requires some guidance, support, because ultimately the customer's investment is involved. And when customer's investment is involved, it requires, and it is mandatory for all of us to be super cautious, super agile, super clear, so that he has that confidence that his entire investment is secured and safe, and he has a support against that investment. Then, as I spoke about, what is wow at our end? The experience from our customer app, the user experience. बटन दबाओ पैसा अकाउंट में. इतना फास्ट तो आप जब, जितना फास्ट हम आज यूपीआई पेमेंट करते हैं, जितना फास्ट हम नेट बैंकिंग करते हैं, उस नेट बैंकिंग जैसे प्रोसेस के थ्रू अगर आपके अकाउंट में इस प्रोडक्ट के जरिए, इफ यू आर गेटिंग दैट मनी, it makes sense for everybody to explore this product. And that is what the idea when we build this product, this product should reach out to masses. Next slide, please. Yeah, we already spoken, we have covered this point. Yeah, and this is what our presence across country. If you'll see, we have covered all major cities across country. And we have close to 60-member ground team available, headed by these state heads who are there on the call. So they are of caller way. So there's a human touch involved. Piramal buddy is there to support you, to help you. And any point of time, if you feel any support regarding anything, it is all possible. Though the digital is there, but still along with digital, there is a human touch also available, so that people should not say, ये कोई digital arrest तो नहीं है. Because nowadays, we all know that people have to be quite cautious enough while using any third-party apps, while using any other platforms. So that is what the whole idea is, to build that confidence among customers. And that is the whole objective we at Piramal has tried to come up with this solution as a product, which is loan against mutual fund and loan against shares. And we try to, through the mutual fund distributors to large population across the country, we ensure that we reach out to masses. We let them know this product. I'll talk about little bit about statistics about LAS industry in terms of penetration. This industry is not more than 1 lakh crore in terms of LAS ka lending, huh? And usme bhi, this 1 lakh crore is largely on ESOP funding, promoter funding, IP funding. Retail इसमें से 20 से 25,000 होगा. And that too, जो भी retail built हुआ है, it's been from last 3 years only. Largely COVID के बाद this product has got traction where थोड़ा online digital का proposition आया, and we saw this opportunity to build this product. So there's an immense opportunity. आज 19 करोड़ रिटेल फोलियोज हैं, अकाउंट्स हैं रिटेल में. अगर हम म्यूचुअल फंड इंडस्ट्री की बात बोलते हैं, इंडस्ट्री ग्रो कर रही है. द रिडम्पशन वैल्यू, यू गाइस नो बेटर. आई वाज टोल्ड बाय समबडी कि कुछ इक्विटी का नॉर्मल स्विच हटा के कुछ 30-40 हजार 50 हजार करोड़ तो नॉर्मल से साल का रिडम्पशन होता ही होता है. इतना अमाउंट जा रहा है इंडस्ट्री से, जिसमें डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर का भी नुकसान है, जिसमें एएमसी का भी नुकसान है, जिसमें कस्टमर का भी नुकसान है. इन तीनों नुकसान की भरपाई करने के लिए is what we are here to support you all, to help you all, and jointly we can make this product as the best in class product, best in class solution to the common people, the common masses across country, and look forward for your support, your blessings, the joint collaboration, and jointly we all grow from here. So growth is the only key objective, and this is the whole idea of this product, is that through this product, the industry should keep growing, the investors' investment should keep growing, the AMC should keep growing, the mutual fund distributors' revenue should keep growing, and of course, through this growth, we also come in picture, so we can also earn something out of interest. This is what the whole proposition is all about. So there are a lot of liquidative proposition. Somebody was asking, we will cover surely on ROI. There's a good amount of trail, annualized trail proposition from our side. Our team and Kanakji and Upendraji can take it up further on those side. But we ensure that we value add both on customer experience with solution and a good trail revenue, along with what trail revenue you get from your mutual fund investment and AUM. There's an additional income which can value add to you and can help you to earn more revenue and more income through this proposition. So this is from my side. Upendraji, Kanakji, over to you.
Thank you, Mohitji, for the wonderful insights about what is LAS and definitely its purpose and different type of funding available and the percentages, how it is available. And I really liked, I'm sure all the participants liked the line which you mentioned, 30-minute loan, right? 30-minute loan. And this also can help MFDs in keeping their clients' growth intact from their investments, and also it can help the tax minimization when the interest is paid on the benefit. The investor who has availed loan can get tax benefit on the tax availed and what his tax is paying, keeping his growth intact. I think it's a win-win situation for all. Now, as we run through, sir, one question which Ravi Agarwal ji has mentioned, we'll address that about the ROI, which is both the parts. What is the interest rate for the person who's borrowing, and also what the MFD would get in a snapshot. But before that, I would also like to ask you two more things, to throw some light on two more things in 3 to 4 minutes, about how is the interest calculated on the loan taken, and how is the interest collected from the borrower. Okay. So if you can throw some light on this, then we go to the ROI part. And also request all the participants, if you have any questions, you can raise hands or write in the box, message box, chat box. We'll take it one by one. Over to you, Mohit ji.
Am I audible to everyone?
Yes, yes, sir, you're audible.
So thank you, Upendi, and it's a very valid point which you asked. So in this product, there are two ways how this product gets handled. One is through a term loan concept, which we all know that through a term loan concept for a 3-year kind of proposition, somebody takes a loan against this collateral, uh, and the equated EMI gets build up like without term loan which happens, and it's repaid monthly. So that is a term loan concept, so that we know कि अगर आपने 50 लाख लिया है और 50 लाख लेका उसका जो भी प्रिंसिपल और इंटरेस्ट का EMI बनता है, that will be equated into the equal monthly installments. But largely this product becomes more lucrative when this becomes a revolving kind of product. It's a line of credit kind of product, and that makes more sense for a customer. Where
So in normal terms, can we call this as a OD, overdraft? A limit is created and the person can keep using it?
Of course, yeah, of course, it's a kind of overdraft, but the better word to use it is a revolving line of credit as a product. And how it works in that concept. Term loan, I'm sure it's quite easy and quite simple, but on revolving line, how it happens, somebody takes a limit against their collateral. And as per the regulation, though this question might come, but I'm trying to answer that question, that LTV, loan to value, is one concept for this product, how it works. Ki if it is an equity shares or an equity funds, the RBI allows us to fund 50% as the 50% LTV for this product. So somebody, for example, has a 1 crore of value against their equity investments. We're going to set up a limit, or any bank or any institution going to set up a limit for 50 lakhs. So against that 50 lakh, he can use that 50 lakh for the entire 1 year, because as I said, every year the account has to be renewed and can carry forward, and up to 3 years. Okay. So the principal payment, he can do at any point of time. So if he utilize that 50 lakh completely for a month, so for that particular month, the interest would be charged. And if he repays that within that period, so on an average basis, so suppose he utilizes his limit or the amount, 15 days, 50 lakh, and then he repays the 25 lakh after 15 days. So 50 lakhs for first 15 days and 25 lakhs for another 15 days. That would be his total interest calculation, which is supposed to be paid as per the NACH agreement and NACH process, which we ensure on the 5th of next month. तो जो भी ब्याज बनेगा उस अमाउंट का उतना उसको ब्याज देना होगा. So no principal payment. So principal he can pay, he can again take, he can. This is what the revolving word I'm trying to talk about. So the amount utilized by the customer for the number of days during that period is the interest calculation. This is how it happens.
So in short, suppose I take a 50 lakh rupees credit, revolving credit from Piramal, and I use only 10 lakh rupees for first 30 days. I pay interest on the next fifth for 30 days. Yeah. But my credit is still there. Am I right, sir?
Yeah. So your sanction amount, so in revolving concept, what banks and everybody does, on a revolving concept, there's a sanction amount, there's a drawing power, and there's an amount which you real time utilize. So your sanction or your drawing power could be 30 lakh, but you only used 30% of your sanction amount, say 10 lakh or whatever amount. So and that to the number of days. So जितना आप अमाउंट यूज करोगे, जितने दिन रखोगे, यूज करोगे, उतने दिन का ब्याज आपको अगले महीने की 5 तारीख को कैलकुलेट होके आपके अकाउंट से ई-नैच के थ्रू डिडक्ट हो जाएगा. तो आना जाना is what the nature of the product is, and it is how this stuff get calculated. Upinder ji.
सर अब एक सवाल मेरे हिसाब से सबके मन में भी होगा, ये किसी के मन में ये डाउट आया भी है कि अब अगर आज आपने एक इक्विटी है हमारा 1 लाख रुपीस का इक्विटी करंट बैलेंस है, ठीक है, और आप उसके ऊपर यू वुड गिव अस ऑन अ प्योर लेट्स टेक अ लार्ज कैप इक्विटी फंड, यू वुड गिव अस अ लोन ऑफ अबाउट से 17,000 रुपीज ऑन दैट, एम आई राइट सर?
कितना
जस्ट
कितना अमाउंट? 1 करोड़ पे 17,000? समझा नहीं मैं।
नहीं नहीं, 1 लाख रुपए का म्यूचुअल फंड है सर,
हाँ,
1 करोड़ का म्यूचुअल फंड है, और चलिए 1 करोड़ का म्यूचुअल फंड है, उस पे आप मुझे 70 लाख रुपए की लिमिट दे रहे हो,
पचास
ठीक है,
हजार 50 की
50%, 50 लाख।
50. So equity, every equity is 50% LTV.
ओके, ओके सर,
Every equity is 50. So straight away 50. There's no other 60, 70, whatever. It is straight away 50. And our debt, it can go to up to 80%. So अगर debt
now
का so
now
करोड़
now
का
my question is next to that sir, what do you call as margin shortfall? Can you just explain us?
okay,
क्योंकि अगर
okay.
अगर आज हमारा 1 करोड़ के ऊपर 50 लाख का लिमिट दिया है आपने, और मैंने
ठीक
50 लाख रुपए यूटिलाइज कर लिया है,
ठीक
बट ड्यू टू
मार्केट गिर
सम
गया.
मार्केट कंडीशन my portfolio comes down to 80 lakh rupees, then what do I do, and how
So
do
yes,
you,
yes. Nice point, and
what
this
is
is
the
what
process there?
yeah, very nice point, and that is what the dynamism comes here in this product, huh? And this product is so closely associated in market. So जैसे though we are not a stock broking guys यहाँ पर, so but still we want to watch from 9 o'clock in the morning till 3:30 in the evening the how market is behaving, so that accordingly our portfolio also behave. So we here in this product, it is called as margin shortfall, Upinder ji. So in margin
जी
shortfall, what happens if your portfolio value comes down, okay, in any particular day? So there's an RBI guidelines to it, and it's a clear-cut guidelines from RBI, which every bank and every NBFC have to follow. So there's a grace period of 7 days, okay, for every customer. So to whatever quantum the gap is there in terms of the market going down, we start nudging customers from day one through our emails, through our messages, through our phone calls, through our team available in the ground, along with you, saying that कि आपका मार्जिन कॉल शुरू हो गया है. सो इट नॉट नेसेसरी कि पहले दिन में ही मार्जिन कॉल आपको पूरा करना है, बिकॉज इज अ ग्रेस पीरियड ऑफ 7 days. फॉर्चुनेटली अनफॉर्चुनेटली आज मार्केट गिरा है, कल बढ़ भी सकता है, बिकॉज ये तो डेली का काम है, कभी गिरेगा कभी बढ़ेगा. आजकल तो अभी सब कुछ हरा हरा चल रहा है, तो हरा हरा चल रहा है, बट लाल भी चलता है, ठीक है. सो उस 7 दिन के पीरियड में प्रॉब्ली ऑन 5th डे वी हैव टू बी वेरी कॉशियस, ठीक है, बिकॉज आर इंटेंट एज एन लेंडर इज ऑल्सो नॉट टू sell or give away with collateral of investors, okay, and that is also a intent of customer कि मेरा investment ना जाए, because as per the regulation अगर 7 दिन में वो gap नहीं पूरा किया जाता है, so lender can for that particular
healthy,
gap can sell that collateral and bridge that gap. So that is where the lender's technology interaction communication with customers along with you comes in picture कि मार्जिन कॉल आई है सर, आज मार्केट गिरा है, आज इतना अमाउंट है, कल भी गिरा तो इतना अमाउंट है, परसों बढ़ गया, थोड़ा बढ़ गया तो उतना एवरेज इतना इतना बच गया है, और 5th डे इज अ कॉशियस डे. अगर तब भी मार्जिन कॉल आपका कुछ ना कुछ रह रहा है, तो यू शुड बी रेडी कि आपको उसका उतना बैलेंस पैसा
जमा करना है।
जमा करना है आपको, ठीक है. सो देयर आर 2 ऑप्शंस, पैसा जमा करना है या कोलेटरल आप ऐड कर दो, ठीक है, एनहांसमेंट कर दो. सो देयर लॉट ऑफ वेज हाउ दिस प्रोडक्ट गेट्स हैंडल्ड इन द मार्केट, so that you normalize your margin and you rest assured that your investment will not get sold out due to this margin shortfall.
So in a snippet, it's dynamically managed, giving the leverage to the client and updating him also that this is what is happening. So that kind of a communication is definitely there from the group to the borrowers. Sir, एक रविंद्र कुमार यादव जी का क्वेश्चन है कि will there be a separate login ID given to the partners to monitor उनका किस client का क्या चल रहा है और what is the loan amount which has been disbursed through him or her.
Okay. So here I'll tell you how it happens. Ki, we have a platform called Piramal Mitra. We call it a partner central, which is a platform built for you guys only. So we onboard you on that platform only as an MFD, as a partner to us. And there's an option for you guys to pass on that customer lead because it's an assisted journey. So that lead has to come to the Piramal mapped the branch colleagues which we have ensured that they are those locations. When this lead is there or loan account की जो journey वो pick करेगा, so partner can see कि वो जो उन्होंने lead दी है. So यादव जी नमस्कार. So you can see, and it's for everybody, you can see that how the journey and what stage that journey is moving. So वो आज lean की stage में है, वो अभी KYC की stage में है, वो अभी बैंक वेरिफिकेशन स्टेज पे है या वो एग्रीमेंट साइनिंग के स्टेज पे है. सो दैट जर्नी one can easily monitor through that login, and once that journey is complete, he's communicated that this customer's loan account is created. Now what additionally we try to build, so as of now we share the entire current status through emails via our team and central team to partners. And this is your client portfolio, this is what the limit is, this is what the rate of interest is. But very soon we are trying to come up, say next few months from now. So we are sorry, we're extremely sorry this got delayed, but we could have done it earlier. But in next 2-3 months we're going to show this entire on a one screen dashboard to our channel partners. What is the drawing power, what is the sanction amount, whether limit ली है कि utilize नहीं करी है या पूरी कर ली है. So he can have an entire portfolio. What we monitor on a portfolio side will give access to all our partners probably. But till then, we have various communication through Excel files and our team available in the ground. That data is much available and that information is much available as of now.
Sure, with this Yadav ji का answer question is addressed. Now we have another question, sir, which generally हर लोन लेने वाला या जो भी लोन प्रोसेस करता है ये चीज बताता है. So as you also said, RK जी का question है, rate of interest what you are charging, is it going to be a flat or a reducing or increasing thing? Now I'll add another point to it. आपने अभी जब पहले स्टार्टिंग में प्रेजेंटेशन में बताया था कि आपका जो लोन है वो आप 3 साल तक देते हैं, उसके बाद रिन्यू करना है किसी को, तो इट हैपेंस दैट वे.
नहीं सर, नहीं, सॉरी मैं इंटरप्ट करूंगा
जी.
एक कॉन्ट्रैक्ट 3 साल का बनता है और हर एक साल में वो रिन्यू होता है.
ओके.
हर एक साल में रिन्यू होता है. So every year it is renewal. We don't charge any renewal charges. So every year it is a renewal. So we just send an email. So ऐसा नहीं किसी को रीपे करना है, कुछ करना है. One can carry forward his utilized amount as it is. He just had to give a consent and that renewal happens through app system and confirmation. So
right. Rate of interest इस पे कैसा लगेगा सर?
Rate of interest flat है sir. So we have a grid rate of interest की which start from 10.25 to 10%. So if anything less than 25 lakh, it is 10.25 as an ROI. And then if it is 20 lakh to 50 lakh, it is 10.20. Then 50 to 1 crore, it is 10.15. Anything above 1 crore, it is 10%. So our grid is there starting from 25 lakh to 1 crore of amount. So anything 1 crore and above, so it is 10%. And currently for last 2 months, we are running with some offers wherein anything above 2 crore to 5 crore, we are giving some 9.75 as a rate. From 5 to 10, we are giving 9.65, and above 10 crore, we are giving 9.50. So this is our overall rate ka overview as of now with current standing. And then along with the, as I said, renewal के कोई charges नहीं है, कोई repayment के charges नहीं है, कोई foreclosure के charges नहीं है. There are just couple of more charges. One is processing fee, which is a fixed amount starting from 599 to 3,999 for a crore and above of case plus GST. And then there are some actual lien charges, 500 rupee CAMS ka और 300 रुपए K FinTech ka, which are actuals, multiple folios, multiple units, but single transaction pe. This is what the actual charges, RTA charges, and 300 rupees stamp duty. So this is what our overall, though our team can communicate and share all those PF charges and the pricing grid and everything. And on the trail side, on our revenue side, we have a grid for all our partners, wherein it starts from 30 paisa to 50 paisa kind of annualized trail, basis the average monthly AUM. So this trail is on average AUM basis the utilization and the book is building. And just for an example, अगर 5 crore से ऊपर का average AUM build होके चल रहा है, तो somebody will month on month will start getting 50 paise ka annualized rate. 50 divided by 12 is what the monthly is what he's going to get. So this is an overview of the ROI and the charges and the revenue as of now. And they have a couple of offers which keeps on coming time to time. There are certain case-to-case deals which happens time to time depending upon the high value deals. This is how market, as an exceptional handling, we are open. So we have a lot of opportunities where we can customize few deals in many ways. So whatever is the situation, we are open for any discussion. But of course, that exception handling should happen to some value. So it's not that कि हाँ छोटे value में भी exceptions होते हैं. We know that how market operates. So it's a high ticket size cases that is handling more exceptionally and more carefully, and that is what is currently we do.
Thank you so much, Mohitji. If anyone has any questions, they can raise the hand or put it in the chat group. So I'm sure everyone today got benefited of understanding why LAS or loans against mutual funds, how from a segment which was only the HNIs or ultra HNIs and the banks playing to today as MFDs, we can use this particular product and help our clients not just in saving taxes, but also the growth which they get from their mutual funds. And additionally, for doing this, we also make a return on a little more return on the same AUM. So just to give you an example, if we have a portfolio of 10 crores and it is pledged with Piramal Finance and say 5 crores, so is utilized amount there. So on 10 crores, we are getting our trail income from the mutual fund and also on 5 crores, let's take it for saying 50 paisa, you are getting an additional 50 paisa on 5 crores, which is again 2.5 lakh rupees per annum, almost 20,000 rupees a month. So I think this is a win-win situation. And also today with more financial needs and urgent financial needs, getting a loan without disturbing your investments in 30 minutes, I think this is one of the best financial times we are living in. And of course, this is also going to be more simplified further. Just before the end, I would like to just share one more data, which is given by RBI and SEBI and other financial institutions. Next 10 years, this particular industry of LAS and LAMF is expected to grow at 13.8% CAGR. So we can just imagine the amount of people who are going to join. And today, if we are equipped with this kind of a product and we go and tell our clients that we also offer this, I think this can also increase our asset under management in the combined portfolio. Thank you once again, Mohitji, for taking out time and for this wonderful explanation. Yes, yes, Goishta.
I have a very good experience with Premal. I mean, last 2 years I am using their benefit and their team also very efficient. मैंने जो बोला है आधा घंटा में होता है और मेरा भी हम लोगों का भी काम आसान हो जाता है. बस कस्टमर का कॉन्ट्रैक्ट और डिटेल्स कर दो और इजीली हो जाता है।
थैंक यू सो मच कोच जी।
एंड सेम चीज लास्ट में जो तुम जो बोला, मैं 5 करोड़ का रिडेम्पशन भी उसमें से मैंने सेव कर लिया। तो मेरा भी, क्योंकि क्लाइंट का दूसरा जगह इन्वेस्टमेंट करना था, तो उसका फंड का थोड़ा 2-3 महीने 4 महीने का डिले आ रहा था। तो हम बोला सर इसमें यूज कर लो, वहां से फंड आ जाएगा तो इन्वेस्टमेंट कर देना। तो मेरा एयूएम भी बढ़ा रहा है और इधर भी मिल गया। तो थैंक यू प्रेमल टीम एंड टीम।
थैंक्स राजीव
बेसिकली
जी। See, this speaks about ये होती है असली प्रशंसा। बगैर बोले टेस्टिमनी दे रहा है कोई। So this is actually
आई एम हैप्पी
appreciated.
एंड टीम झीलम देखती है मेरी, तो शी आल्सो गॉट मैंने वेरी गुड कोऑपरेटिव। तो अच्छा है। मैं दूसरा कोई यूज ही नहीं करता हूँ, क्योंकि इतना टेंशन नहीं लेना है, एक ही जगह है,
हमने
काम
यही
हो जाएगा।
कोशिश किया है कोच साहब, हमने यही कोशिश किया है कि डिजिटल बनाओ और बंदे भी रखो, तो एक सिनर्जी ऐसा बैठेगा कि आप लोगों का सारा दुख दर्द हमारा दर्द है। एंड दैट इज वी ट्राइंग टू एड्रेस कि आपको सिर्फ एक ही काम करना है, म्यूचुअल फंड इंडस्ट्री को ग्रो कराना है, कस्टमर तक पहुंचना है, और आपके पीछे पीछे आई यूज्ड टू ऑलवेज से, हम खाना खाने जाते हैं, एक थाली लेते हैं और एक अच्छा प्लेटर लेते हैं, तो वी एज अ लोन अगेंस्ट म्यूचुअल फंड वर्क एज अ डेजर्ट टू दैट प्लेटर एंड टू दैट थाली। तो शायद हम रसगुल्ला है, हम गुलाब जामुन है, हम रसमलाई है फॉर दिस इंडस्ट्री, एंड वी लव टू गेट एसोसिएटेड विद
आज
दैट।
सुबह ही हुआ, एक क्लाइंट का 1 लाख रुपया का चाहिए था, तो उनका लोन वो लिया था, फिर ऑफर रिटर्न कर दिया। तो हम बोला तुम अभी मार्केट इतना दिन का बाद थोड़ा मार्केट का पॉजिटिव व्यू आ रहा है, तो रिडम्पशन क्यों करेगा, तुम्हारा पास लोन है। बोला हाँ हाँ ये तो ठीक है, मेरे को संडे में चाहिए। हम बोला तो पिरामल यूज कर लो, आधा घंटा में तुमको पैसा मिल जाएगा। और आज रिडेम्पशन करेंगे तो मंडे से नहीं मिलेगा तुमको, संडे के साथ पहले लेने के लिए। बोला हाँ हाँ ये तो ठीक है, हम तो भूल ही गया। तो बोले ठीक है, उसका भी काम हो गया, मेरा रिडेम्पशन भी बच गया।
बहुत अच्छा सर, वेरी प्लेजर, एंड वी आर देयर टू सर्व यू, एंड आप लोगों के साथ मिलके we will ensure that this grows better, as what rightly उपेंद्र जी spoken about, कि अभी इस प्रोडक्ट और इस इंडस्ट्री लैस की एलएमएफ की ग्रोथ स्टोरी शुरू हुई है। बिकॉज अब जब पिछले मैंने बताया 27 साल जब पीछे में गया तो उतनी ग्रोथ नहीं आई, बट यहां से अगले 10 साल इज व्हाट राइटली सेड, ज्यादा ही हो सकता है। 13% is very an optimistic kind of figure, but we are very aggressive about this product, Upinder ji, the entire team. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you so much everyone for joining in. Over to you, Kanak bhai.
And OP, as usual, you are an excellent host.
Thank you, Rajiv da. Thank you so much.